Matty, talk about another. Today we are doing 5 tips and tricks to get better at Sea of Thieves when you're starting out. You know, new update of Relics has came out, and so many new players have joined us in the Thieves. And as you can see, this is our own tavern.
Welcome to the tavern, boys. Enthralled Ape here, and Captain the Wave 6477.
Now, in this video will help you so much. Like, these tips are honestly amazing, and these will make you god tier.
New tips and tricks for our new pirates upon the seas, boys.
Them new ones, curious of what's in the dark relics, or maybe you're a returning player and forgot how to play the game.
Since the several updates, the seas have changed, and there's plenty more features, plenty more things to collect and go after.
Like, we've been playing since launch, me and Thieves Ape here. We are not gods, but we are okay at this game. We are not noobs, I would say.
We are sea dogs out there.
Maybe we're noobs.
Experienced sea dogs.
Yes, we're not pros. We're not pros, okay? So, anyway, we're going to get straight into the first tip. Now, do you want to read it out, or shall I?
The first tip is right from the start when you spawn in. Know your outposts.
Now, this is one of the most important tips I can give you. Outposts are like the heart of where you
it's where you start and where you end.
Yes, where you can cash in your stuff and when you can start spawning in your tavern. Now, the reason why it's so good to know your outpost is because without the outpost, you wouldn't be able to buy guns, clothing, cosmetics, ship customizations, anything like that. And also, outposts are the way to make money. So you buy a voyage from one of the free trading companies. Would you like to go a little bit more in depth on that?
The first trading company is the gold hoarders. They need all the chests you can find. Any gold treasure chests, return them to the gold hoarders.
Now, the Order of Souls is where they will send you out on a hunt to fight some skeletons. And now, these I suck at PvE, but I'm decent at PvP.
You return with the captain's skulls, and you hand the skulls back in, complete with souls.
Finally, the Merchant Alliance. Now, this is where you can go out, like delivering cargo to places, or you can collect chickens, pigs, or snakes and bring them back to the outpost.
This is the more peaceful faction.
Yes, but it is complicated as well. But that will take us on to
very time consuming.
Yes. And for Merchant Alliance, you will need number 2 tip: loot the outposts. Now, this is how important is this for a leap?
When you spawn in, you need to stock up your ship. So raid those barrels. Get round all the back of the buildings. You'll see all the barrels. Raid them and round the shipwrights and in the tavern. As soon as you spawn in, don't go running out the tavern. Loot those barrels.
Also, the reason why this links to Merchant Alliance is because you need food to keep the animals alive, and you get food out the barrels sometimes. So, link them together, you are going to make a ton of profit.
Extra planks and cannonballs.
Yes, always good if someone tries to kill you or something like that. Now, that was a quite short tip. But do you want to go on to number 3?
After you, shall we?
Might be a bit longer. Know your ship types and where everything is. Now, this is probably the most important.
There's 3 ship types: a sloop, brigantine, and a galleon.
Now, a sloop is recommended for 1 to 2 players, a brigantine 3 players, and a galleon 4 players. Now, you can do a brigantine with 2 players, but it's harder.
Explain the pros and cons of something like a sloop.
So, sloop is the fastest going against wind, but the slowest going with wind. So,
very manoeuvrable.
Yep. Like anchor turns, you'll know what that is in the future. But also,
because it's a 1 to 2 player ship, everything you need is all within reach.
Yes.
I.e., the anchor, the wheel, the sails, and all your barrels.
But also, the sloop is a smaller ship, and it takes less time to sink.
Yep. It'll sink in just a second. Going against the Kraken, you could be down in seconds.
or the Megalodon if you decide to attack it.
Then we go up to a brigantine.
Yes. This is personally my favourite ship in the game, the most overpowered ship in the game in my opinion, because it's basically really good at going against wind and really good at going with wind.
On deck, designed for 3 people. Possible we often sail together on a brigantine. Good for 2 people.
Yeah.
It's like a spacious sloop with 2 people.
Which will take a little bit longer to
Because it's 1 deck still.
But it's bigger. And on this one you have 2 sails.
Very user friendly.
You have 2 sails, but the hard thing is, will you be able to look after that ship with 2 people when you're starting out? So I'd recommend sticking with the sloop if you're playing solo or with 2 people.
The anchor's a little bit further away. It's all the way down the front. And it's got 2 extra cannons to the sloop.
But it is harder to raise the anchor on your own.
And it's quite fast with the wind behind it.
But now we go into the galleon, which is the fastest going with wind, but the slowest going against wind.
The traditional pirate ship.
Now, the galleon isn't one of my favourite ships. It's probably the second best ship, but the reason it's not one of my favourite ships is because I don't really play a lot. Me and Frode only normally play, so we don't get to use the galleon a lot.
Designed for a maximum of 4 people.
Yes.
And if you have a crew of 4 that are seasoned pros and they work together very well and communicate, it can be a force out there on the seas.
But it is very hard to control, but also other players will have a hard time sinking you in the seas.
Yes, because there's 2 decks to fill up during the fight.
And also, do you want to explain what open crew and closed crew is?
Oh, open crew. So when you load in, before you load in, you'll have 2 options: an open crew and a closed crew. If you choose an open crew, you'll just load in yourself into an ongoing crew that's out there already on the seas, and you'll just join a part-filled crew. Sometimes that can be good.
Sometimes very bad.
Sometimes it can be very, very random.
But sometimes from open galleons, I've joined open galleons before, and I've literally done right at the end of forts, which we'll learn what they are in a minute.
Good way to make new friends.
Yes. But closed crew is if you want to just play with your own friends, you don't want to play with other people.
You can load in on your own and then invite people as you go.
Yeah. So that moves us on to number 4 is, do you want to say it or shall I?
So you've set off from the outpost, you've got a voyage down and you know where you're going. Learn the basics, learn PvP. Don't start battles with people just for the hell of it, because sometimes it can be the end, sometimes it could be the start of a new friendship, and you can make an alliance with them.
And
so
all the gold there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. If you make an
can
alliance,
work together.
Very good.
You can have some fun. So don't shoot at everybody you see.
Now, with alliances, it's very handy. You can take down other ships that try and attack you. It's just that extra backup, and you can always see where they are on the map. So if you need help, you can always go to them if you're allianced up. Most of the time, there's no point of trying to sink other ships, is there?
You can team up against a skeleton ship or a kraken together, and you can complete voyages together.
But I've also learned not to attack people by the fun of it. We've had brigantines come at us and stuff like that when we were on sloops, and we could easily kill them because they're just coming up to us, no experience at all, first time ever playing the game, and they just come up, try and shoot, they don't get a single hit on us, and we just easily kill them. Okay, just ignore this. Right, we tried to have our own tavern. Yeah, we tried to have our own tavern here.
Moving on.
Yes. Number 5. Learn the basics like forts, learn islands, learn how to angle the sails, learning how to fish, and how to maximise your profit. Now, this might seem a lot, but you'll learn it throughout your Sea of Thieves adventure. Now, the main thing is learning how to angle the sails. In my opinion, this is one of the most amazing
things. Go with the wind.
Yeah.
Look at where the wind's blowing, and then angle the sails. It'll get you from A to B much quicker.
And if you do not know how to angle the sails, so behind where you lower the sails, it will be there, and you just turn your analog stick if you're on Xbox. I'm not sure about PC. Do you know?
No.
Okay, we're not PC. We're not PC gamers. We're Xbox gamers.
Also, get familiar with each island
Mm.
and the regions. So we have Shores of Plenty,
The
we have the Wilds,
and the Ancient
Isles, and also the Devil's Roar.
Yes.
Which is the region with all the volcanoes, earthquakes, all that good stuff.
Good stuff. Maybe bad sometimes. Also, learn forts. What I mean by that is, it's basically also a school cloud in the sky. It's quite easy to do when you're playing with over one person. So if you're playing with 2, 3, 4 people, they're quite easy to do because you don't really sink. It's more just time.
What's that fort?
Yes.
So there's several forts out there, and if there's a skull cloud over the top, it means it's an active fort, and it'll be full of skeletons,
Yeah.
and you'll have to take on each wave, eventually leading to a captain. You kill the captain, you get a key to the treasure room, open the treasure room, and a whole boatload of treasure.
Around 25k's worth.
But while this is all going on, there's a threat of other players,
Yes.
and they can see that skull cloud too. So they can come along when you're at the end and ruin it all.
Yes. Now next is learning how to fish, which is quite easy. Just gotta keep practicing and you'll get better. And learning how to maximise profit.
It's a nice peaceful evening to go fishing on the sea.
And also they've increased price of fish, so you can make a lot of money from fish. But also next part of this tip is learn how to maximise your profit.
Okay.
So what I mean by this is, if you see a shipwreck on the way, you can go in there, maybe collect some treasure, maybe even a stronghold barrel, which is a massive explosive, which does 3 times the power of a normal gunpowder barrel, but it sells for around 5k.
5k, and it's very powerful and a good security item.
And also in shipwrecks, you can find emerald gems, sapphire, emerald, and ruby gems.
Those gems came from the mermaid statues that you will find along the way, and you need to break them down to get the gems.
But they can spawn on islands and in shipwrecks now, so you can sell it to any of the free trading companies, like mostly whatever you need the rep for. So I normally do it for I do it for gold hoarders. I'm so close to Pirate Legend, I'm about this, but this guy's been Pirate Legend for ages.
To make Pirate Legend, you need to get level 50 on all 3 factions. That's why we do it.
And my lowest is gold hoarders, which is quite surprising to most people. But I've been grinding Gold of Souls and Merchant Lights recently.
And you're a returning player yourself.
Yes, I am.
You took the time out of the game.
I was actually playing before this guy, and I taught him how to play. I had no one teaching me, and then he just took off, I guess.
So I hope you find this helpful. Enjoy the seas. We hope to see you on the seas.
Yes, we do indeed. Now, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you want to see more videos of Captain Ape and see more Sea of Thieves related content. Now, I'll see you later. Peace, boy.